friends, welcome to my channel Lizzie Teacher's Cooking World. Today I have come with the recipe of plum cake, that is alcoholic plum cake. Now you all know that we had soaked the dry fruits in rum 5 to 6 days ago. Actually it should have been soaked 1 year in advance, but then this also is okay. And if it's not necessary that you have to make it alcoholic, you can use fresh juice. Then you have to soak the same day when you are going to make the plum cake. Now one thing I would like to tell you all is, when you make the plum cake, you have to keep all the things ready at hand. And I will show you all step by step what you should do first, and the measures which I am telling you all, you should use the same measure to get the perfect plum cake. Now see, I have taken 3 measures of, this is 1 cup, half cup and quarter cup, and this 1 cup is equivalent to this teacup. So if I measure this with water, it's equivalent to this cup. Now first what you have to do is, you have to caramelize sugar, because that gives the brown color to the cake. To caramelize the sugar, what you have to take is, you have to take half cup of sugar, see, this is half cup of sugar. I will put it in the vessel, and I'll have to add first I'll have to keep it on the gas, it will turn black. I will show you all. We'll go to the kitchen. When it becomes black, I will put 1 cup of water. Now let us go to the kitchen. I have kept the pan on the gas and I have on the gas, and I will wait till it dissolves, and I will wait till it becomes little black. This is getting melted. By the time I have kept a vessel on the gas, I will on the gas, and see, as I told you all, this 1 cup and this 1 cup is equal. So if you all don't have the measuring cup, you all can use ordinary teacup. Now I have taken 1 cup of water, which I will keep for boiling, because when this turns black, I will off the gas and let it cool for some time, and then I'll be adding the hot water into it. I'll see that it doesn't get burnt. I'll be stirring it nicely. Now this has become brown in color. See, it is caramelized. Now I will off the gas, and the water is boiling over there in the other. So I will just wait for some time, otherwise if I add the water it may splash. So I'll wait for some time, and now the water is boiling, so I will add the boiling water. I'll off the gas. I'll add the boiling water. This is 1 cup of water which I have added, and see the color, it's brown color like coffee. And this I will make it dissolve little, make it into 1 cup, because I have added water and half cup of sugar is there. So this will be reduced to 1 cup. So I will wait for it to boil nicely. So the color of it, this gives the brown color to the plum cake. Now this is reduced to half. If I heat it more, it might become very sticky, and I'll have to make it cool. So when it cools, it becomes little more thick. So now I will off the gas and I will wait for this to cool, because everything added to the cake should be at room temperature. You should not add anything cold nor anything hot. I will be showing you all to make plum cake both in the microwave convection and even on the gas flame by keeping a vessel on it. I am making a cake of, the mix is for 1 kg. I will be putting half kg into the microwave and half I will show you all on the gas. Now first what we must do is, this is 100 grams of butter. Now this 100 grams of butter, I will put it into the vessel. This is 100 grams of butter, and I will put quarter cup of oil. This is quarter cup of oil. Now the butter and oil together, I will whip it with a whipper. But if you all don't have a whipper, then you can even use a spatula or a spoon to whip it. See, I am mixing the oil and butter. The butter is at room temperature and I am having a whipper with which I will whip . Now the next step what I have to do is, I have to take half cup of sugar. If you have brown sugar, you can put brown sugar. I am putting the plain sugar. I will put half cup of sugar into the mixie jar, and see, I am having here cloves 7 and 2 small pieces of cinnamon and cardamom 3, 6, 9 cardamom. Now what I will do is, I will grind this along with sugar so that it becomes a fine powder. Now I will grind it and come. Now I have powdered the sugar along with the cardamom, cloves and cinnamon. I'll put this into the mixture of butter and oil. I have put 100 grams of butter and quarter cup of oil. And now see, you can do it like this also. if you don't have a blender, and blend it nicely. Since I am having a blender, I will be using the blender to blend it. I will be first doing it in slow. I have taken 3 eggs and I have to separate the white and the yellow. Now this is a lemon squeezer. I will be separating the yellow from the white. Now I have separated the white and the yellow. Now I will put the yellow into the batter and I will whip it. You can do it like this also with a hand whipper. Now I will keep this aside and now I will take the fruits which I have soaked and kept. I will be taking 1.5 cups of the dry fruits. This is 1 cup. Now I will be taking 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour or maida. So I will be taking 1.5 cups of dry fruits also. This is 1 cup and I will be taking half cup. I've taken 1.5 cups of dry fruits. This is 1.5 cups. Half cups of dry fruits, into which I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of mixed fruit jam, and I will be adding 1 teaspoon of honey. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of honey, and I will be adding half teaspoon of vanilla essence. This is half teaspoon of vanilla essence. See, half teaspoon of vanilla essence, and I will be adding the nuts. This I have taken badam and cashew nuts, that I'll be putting into this. I have kept little cashew nuts aside for putting it over the cake. Now this I will mix it nicely. Now I will add this to the mix of butter, oil, sugar. Into this I will be adding. And I will be mixing it nicely. Now the next step what I have to do is to take maida, that is all purpose flour. I'll keep a small vessel inside, and I have taken a sieve. I will take 1.5 cups of all purpose flour or maida. This is 1 cup. I will be taking 1 cup. See, this is 1 cup of flour, and I will be taking half cup also. That is 1.5 cups of maida. This is half cup. So I have taken 1.5 cups of maida. Now I have to take 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. Now this is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. This is half teaspoon of baking soda. Now what I will do is, I will sieve it. Now this I have to repeat 3 times so that the maida and baking powder and baking soda mixes well. I'll do it 3 times. I've taken a bigger vessel because whatever falls, I can take it from there. This is the 3rd time I'm sieving it so that the baking powder and baking soda will be evenly mixed with the maida. And now this I will add to the mix what we have kept, that is the butter, the oil, the sugar, the fruits, the vanilla essence, the jam, the honey, everything. Now see, I told you I have kept a bigger vessel because whatever falls, I will be able to take it. Now I will mix the maida with I will mix this nicely. Now I will add the caramelized sugar syrup. And mix it well. Now before mixing, what I will do is, I will keep for preheating the vessel on the stove, and even I will be preheating the microwave oven at 170 degrees Celsius. So by the time I finish mixing this and making the tray ready, our oven will be preheated, and even the vessel on the flame will be preheated. I will on the gas, and one plate I am keeping it inverted, and I will close the lid, and this I am preheating for 10 minutes. Now I will on the microwave. Now I will on the convection button, and then I will set the temperature to, this is 120, 130, 150, 160, 170 degrees centigrade, and I will on it. So now this will be preheated. So we will make the batter ready and keep in both the even on the gas and even in the microwave. Half kg I will be making in both, and then I will show you. Now I have mixed this nicely. Actually, before adding the maida, you should add the caramelized sugar syrup and then add the maida. And after adding the maida, I have to beat the white which we have kept aside, and then I have to beat it nicely and then fold it into the batter. The batter has to be. So I repeat, you have to add the caramelized sugar syrup before adding the maida. Last you will be adding the maida, second last you will be adding the maida, and last you will be adding the whipped white egg. Now I'll add the egg white into the batter and I will fold it nicely. I have kept the butter paper in the vessel and I will put this. I have added the batter in both the vessels. Now I will tap the vessel to remove the air bubbles. This also. Now this is preheated, so I will put this and I will close the lid. Now since it is a glass lid, I can see, and this I will be keeping it in the microwave oven. Now I will set the timer. I have set it for 50 minutes. In between, I will see whether it is cooked. Now both our cakes are ready. This I had cooked in the microwave and this I cooked on the flame. Now let us remove it. See, this is what I cooked on the gas. And this is what I cooked on the, this became little more dark on the gas and it has come out very nicely. I'll cut and show you all. See. See the pieces. It's so soft. Now you all saw how to make cake in the microwave oven in convection and even on the gas in ordinary vessel. You can make it in a cooker or you can keep any vessel as I kept, but remember to preheat both, even the vessel which you keep on the gas and even what you keep in the microwave. Now do try it at home and don't forget to write your valuable comments. If you are watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell button. Until I come with some new exciting recipe, goodbye and Merry Christmas in advance to all of you and a Happy New Year. Thank you.